Hello, and welcome to Let Us In by Florencia Rumpel Rodriguez. Link in the description to this game, so you can come to this page. You can come to the school page where you can hit this button, play the game, and more importantly, you can slap this bad boy down here and support the artist. You can support the game straight through itch.io. I assume that this actually supports the artist. They also have like games where it's like you download it and they're like play now, and you name your price. And I'm not sure why they have two different functionals of doing that. I guess maybe this is for games that you can't download. I'm not exactly sure. But you can come in here, you can hit this button, you can have a great time. You can support art, support the artist. No link to their Twitter because it wasn't on their itch.io page. And I assume if they don't link it here, they probably don't want it to be found. But this game, I don't imagine to be that terribly long of an experience, but I saw it as part of this haunted PS1 Halloween jam, and it caught my fancy, delighted my interest. I saw it and I was like, I want to play that one. So I don't imagine it'll be that long. And you're probably wondering, well, why would I play it if it's not going to be that long? And I'm also just making an assumption that it's not that long. It might be very long. I'm not sure. But because I'm sure I'll do something wrong, and you could do it much better than I can, but also because on their itch.io page, they have plenty of other games. So you can come and play one of their many games and have a great time, support art. Let's begin this game because the window is clacking. And I'm not sure if it's the wind. I changed it to fit the grammar of what I was saying previously. So I took some creative liberties there. I'm sorry, Rumpel. But let's wake up. We'll wake up to the sound of, I guess, the window clacking. And we're not sure if it's wind or not. We hear the noises at the window. Oh, we have to click the button to hear the noises. Okay, so whenever we have glowing text, we have to do that to interact. Yep, yeah, it was probably only wind. Your dreams are the color of the darkest night. We prepare for the day ahead. Okay, so this is going to take place over the course of multiple nights. Yeah, we should go to sleep. I love going to sleep. There's a woman standing at the edge of the bed. Her hair is like wildfire. Her mouth is an absence. Let us in, she whispers. Even if she has no mouth, you're sure it was her. It has to be. There's no one else. You try to stand up. If you leave now, she might not catch you. Okay, so we had that dream, and now we're coming back home, and we had a very scary night last night, but we still want to go to sleep. We're getting used to it. It's no big deal. If the lady with wildfire arrives, it's fine because we'll just get ready for our day. Yeah, this is a very relatable game. Yeah. Let's go to sleep. Honestly, even if there were monsters, if someone told me right now, if you go to sleep, monsters will appear, I would still probably do it very soon. So the wind sounds almost human tonight. See, that's scary. So wind sounds, fine. Yeah, wind sounds can be scary. A wind sound that sounds like a person, probably scary. A wind sound that sounds almost human, scarier than the human sound. You're lying in the bed when your boyfriend gets out of the shower. He looks at himself in the mirror before finally turning his gaze to you. Neither of you smile. He sits by the bed and tries to kiss you lightly on the lips. You pause. He pauses. You remember that you broke up 6 months ago. You remember that you broke up 6 months ago. You kicked him out. You remember that you broke up 6 months ago. You kicked him out. You don't want him in the house. Don't fret. I was just getting a quick shower. I can leave you alone, if you want, he says. His voice sounds familiar, but it's not his. You can't quite place together whose voice this is. You need to leave. The red-haired woman is standing under the doorframe. Her arms are crossed. She doesn't have a mouth, but you can see her scowling at you. Where do you think you're going? You have to let us in, she says. You really need to leave. You really need to wake. I could have read the entire thing again, but I didn't. I don't know why sometimes I'm slipping into commentary and sometimes just reading, but you do what you can. You feel as if your body is falling down into the void. I almost missed that word. You wake up. You feel shaken. Maybe you should grab breakfast. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to grab breakfast. You can feel the smell of toast and fresh coffee coming from the kitchen. Your mother is here. She doesn't look like your mother, but it has to be her. Who else could it be? This mother seems kind. Is she really yours? Are you truly awake? Wake up. Try to wake up. Make an effort to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Your mother. Oh, we have options now. Your mother offers you toast and some coffee. Her voice is pristine like the howling wind you hear every night before going to bed. If you can't wake up, maybe you're already awake. Maybe this mother will be kind to you. What harm can be sitting down for breakfast? So what do we want to do? We can press. We have two specific options where we press it, but we can also question our mother. We've tried to wake up a whole bunch. Let's question the mother, I suppose. Your mother that is not your mother. Okay, well, that's fair to, sometimes your mother is not your mother. I think, honestly, we've tried to wake up. Let's just have some breakfast. What's the worst that could happen? As you sit down for breakfast, you can hear your bedroom. I almost said roomdo? Bedroom roomdo? Bedroom window clacking in the distance. Your mother smiles, but she has. Your mother that is not your mother smiles, but she has no mouth. Clack. 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 The clacking stops. They're in. Yeah, you know what? That was cool. I enjoyed that. Obviously, there's some options that we can undo. We can just there's an undo button up here. Cool. I was like, I was like, there was another option there, but I'll leave that up to you. But Rumpel has very generously given us the ability to back up. So let's no. That mother is not our mother. We wouldn't have had her breakfast. I don't even like coffee. Let's try to wake up. Oh. We never had a choice at all. I thought like, there's a branching narrative there, but there was nothing we could do. We were always going to let them in. They were always in. I suppose, it's saying they're in now, but the red-haired woman had been in her home already. She was already in, and if the mother who is not our mother is in, it's been game over for a while, is what I'm trying to say. So that was a cool little experience, I was about to say it's not exactly a game and more of interactive fiction, but what is a game and what is interactive fiction? I am absolutely not the person to think or answer these questions. But we come over here, you see Rumpel's itch.io page. You can see the link here, even though it's in the description, so you can conveniently copy paste it. But you see, they have plenty of other games. A lot of games you can play. So many games you can play. So many. Even I'm sure like you get down to the bottom, and some of them are repeats, and they're just nicely like branched off to like if they're made in Twine or Bitsy or whatever. Oh, or if they follow social justice, which is a thing I can get behind. So yeah, that was a really cool little story. I enjoyed that fun little spooky story for the season. Hopefully, I try not to read like just the text because sometimes I find that very annoying in some like Let's Play videos, and sometimes I enjoy it. It's a very hit or miss thing. But I was enjoying the story, and I didn't want to sit there and just read it silently, even though I flipped it sometimes. So that was a really cool story. I enjoyed it. Plenty of other games you can play. You can play this one that has Dio from the show that we all. Well, it's also a manga, and I've read the manga too. Don't worry. But there's that one that we all enjoy. So plenty of things. There's something for everybody here on Rumpel's itch.io page. So come and play the games. Have a fun time. Let them in. Support art.